Good day, guys. God bless you. I pray you're having a wonderful day. Unknown prophet Fred Watkins coming on with another statement from God. I asked him, I don't know if I told you this or not, but I was talking with him the other night. And I said, Father, I don't understand how you can keep coming up with so many different things. And I could see a smile on his face almost. He says, then you don't really understand that I'm God. And ended that conversation. So before I get going here, if you would hit the like button, we would appreciate it tremendously. It helps get the word out. And there is that healing summit coming with Oasis Church on June 27th. It will be online, and my understanding is that there have been considerable healings that have come forth from the previous ones. And I also have a feeling very strong, and I would almost go so far as to say it's going past the feeling, and the Father's beginning to speak it, that healings are going to become more prevalent. So start trusting God. Start having faith. Start looking for God to intercede, even in healing. He did with Jesus. Why would he not do it now? That being said, let me move on to the word that I received from the Father back on the 16th of this month, June the 16th of 2025. I'm bringing it to you on June the 21st of 2025. And I titled it, My Father's Program. As I sat waiting on the Father for a word or a vision, I saw a pair of emperor penguins standing together, the one with an egg cradled on her feet. They always have their heads looking down as if they're both looking at the egg that they're hatching. The scene shifted, and there was a very young elephant being cared for by two fully grown elephants. They were keeping it between them and guiding it as he wandered around and learned fully how to walk. There was another shift, and there was a female monkey with a little one clutching on her back. And she was swinging through the trees, and the baby was hanging on to her. When she stopped, she brought him around and held him in her arms. And the vision ended. And I said, Father, if that is all, that is a short vision. The Father said, you go and write, and I will show you the length of it. So I'm always running on this conversation with God, and I say what I think, and he always answers me. And never exactly what I think he's going to answer. So he said, go and write, and I'll show you the length of it. He said, the emperor penguin's son have laid an egg. This is their little one, which they are bringing into the world to continue on what they have always done. Because I have set it in their very beings to continue this. They know how to do exactly what they're doing. One will go and eat, and will come back and take the egg and hold it on his feet and keep it from the snow and ice and keep it warm with his body, while the other will go and find food. They know how to do this, son, because I put it into their inner thoughts. The elephants are another that I have given knowledge to for their own protection and propagation. When a little one is born into the herd, it is immediately cared for by several of the older females, along with its mother. My comment, we would do well to learn from the elephants. It is never alone, and the mother is continually assisted with the young one. If danger appears, they will gather around the young and keep them inside of a protective ring of adults. As with the penguins, they do this because I have given them these instructions, built into their very being. They have a brain that is much more active and perceptive than the penguins, but they still carry my instructions within them. With the monkey, you see that I have instructed not only the adult, but the infant. The baby knows to cling to its mother, or it will be killed in the movement from tree to tree. It doesn't grasp the fact that it would be killed. It simply knows that it has to cling and not let go. Again, the mother will carry the baby on her back until she can stop and care for him. And when she stops, that is what she does. This I have built into her as well. Many call it instinct. I call it my instruction. Son, what happened to man that he should be so completely different in so many ways? What happened, son, is that I chose to give man more of an independent mind and spirit. I wrote into man the things he should do, as I did with the animals, but not to the point that it would control him. I wanted man to become my family and to choose me over the things that would draw him away from me. I want a family that will come to me because they love me, not because I programmed them to come. That is why I gave man a free mind, a free will, and a free spirit. Yes, because of that, man turned from me in the beginning, and I had to sacrifice my son to bring him back. But that too will only happen if he desires fellowship with me. The one thing I did was to build into man that one area which can never be satisfied unless I am allowed to fill it. I gave man a conscience and built into him what is right and what is wrong. That can be overridden and shoved into oblivion if man is determined to do that which is wrong. I gave him a mind that has the ability to think and make decisions far beyond that of the animals. But it can also get him into trouble by not following the good, but rather the bad. And then I gave him the one spot in his being that he can never fill by his own, on his own mind or his own spirit. It has to be filled by my spirit for him to ever be totally at peace with himself and the world. Son, this is what I wanted you to show once more to my people, to those who love me and to those who don't. This is what I want my people to understand, whether they will listen or not. I will never stop trying to reach those who are out there on their own and believe that they are their own gods. It is never too late until you cross the line, and it never hurts those who walk with me to think once again about who they are and who I am to them. Never, my children, allow yourselves to grow cold to me. I am warmth and I am love. If you will just hold on to me when things get rough, I am the strength that will get you through the hard times. If you will have faith in me and trust me and realize how much I love you. The Word of God. And He loves you. I trust you will feel that love. So now, before I sign off, would you not forget to hit that like button? And if you haven't subscribed, we would love to have you subscribe if you get anything out of this channel. Unknown Prophet, Fred Watkins, signing off and saying, have a blessed rest of the weekend. God bless you.